This video compares two software tools. An AI voice walks you through everything clearly. Let's start directly with Snowball Analytics pricing, because this platform is very clear about how it scales with investor needs. There is a free plan that costs $0 forever, aimed mainly at beginners and index fund investors. On this tier, you get a single portfolio, a limited number of holdings, one watch list, and basic support for stocks, ETFs, and funds. You also get a dividend calendar, broker report imports, and limited benchmarking. This plan works well if you're just starting out and want to see your portfolio in one place without paying anything, but it's intentionally capped. The next step up is the starter plan, which is designed for more ambitious investors. Pricing usually sits in the mid-single-digit range per month, with discounts available when billed annually. This tier removes holding limits, adds multiple watch lists, allows you to link your brokerage, and unlocks advanced tools like rebalancing, dividend ratings, weekly summary emails, and more detailed dividend insights. At this level, Snowball Analytics starts to feel like a true portfolio intelligence tool, rather than a simple tracker. The investor plan is the most popular option, and sits in the low double-digit monthly range. This tier expands portfolio capacity significantly, offering multiple portfolios, unlimited holdings, unlimited custom holdings, and more watch lists. It also unlocks deeper analytics such as full benchmarking, portfolio reports, why is it moving explanations, and advanced dividend filtering across a broader universe of stocks. This plan is clearly aimed at established investors who actively monitor performance and income across multiple assets. At the top is the expert plan, which is the most expensive tier and removes nearly all limits. You get unlimited portfolios, unlimited holdings, more watch lists, priority support, and full access to Snowball's analytics without restrictions. This plan is intended for investors with large or complex portfolios who want maximum flexibility and zero friction when tracking performance and income. Feature-wise, Snowball Analytics is heavily focused on portfolio tracking and dividend intelligence. It excels at visualizing income streams, dividend growth, yield trends, and portfolio level performance over time. You can connect brokerages, import reports, benchmark portfolios against indices, and generate clean, presentation-ready portfolio summaries. Snowball spends far less time explaining individual businesses and far more time showing how your portfolio behaves as a system. It's also worth noting that Snowball Analytics emphasizes consistency over speculation. The platform is built to help investors stay disciplined by clearly showing how decisions affect long-term income and overall portfolio balance, rather than encouraging frequent trading. The strengths of Snowball Analytics are clarity, ease of use, and strong dividend-focused insights. It's especially appealing to long-term investors, dividend investors, and anyone who wants clean reporting without spreadsheets. On the downside, it's not designed for deep fundamental analysis or discovering new stocks from scratch. Investors who enjoy breaking down businesses in detail may find it too portfolio-centric and light on company-level narratives. Now shifting to Finbox pricing, this platform takes a fundamentally different approach from Snowball Analytics and makes that distinction very clear through how it's structured and priced. Finbox is built primarily for valuation-driven investors who want to analyze what a business is worth, not for tracking portfolios, dividends, or income streams. Finbox offers a free tier that gives users access to whitelisted financial metrics, basic screener filters, editable valuation models, unlimited watch lists, and the ability to explore idea portfolios created by other investors. This free plan is surprisingly generous for learning and experimentation, but access to premium valuation data, advanced metrics, and broader geographic coverage is intentionally restricted. Finbox's first paid tier starts at $39 per month. This plan unlocks premium metrics for US and European equities, more advanced screening filters, deeper financial history, and the ability to export data from online valuation tools. For investors who rely on spreadsheets, reports, or offline analysis, export access alone can justify the upgrade. However, access to companies outside these regions typically requires additional charges, meaning pricing can scale quickly depending on how global your investment universe is. This tier is clearly aimed at serious analysts and valuation-focused investors rather than casual or income-oriented users. At the top end, Finbox offers a plan priced at $199 per month. This tier unlocks all 6 global regions, full premium metrics across markets, advanced screeners, and unrestricted data exports. It's designed for professionals who depend on valuation modeling, global equity coverage, and repeatable research workflows. Compared to Snowball Analytics, Finbox places almost no emphasis on portfolio behavior or income planning, and instead focuses entirely on intrinsic value analysis at the company level. However, Finbox does not focus on portfolio tracking, dividends, or income visibility. There are no dividend calendars, income projections, portfolio benchmarks, or rebalancing tools. It answers a completely different question. What is this business worth based on fundamentals and assumptions? That makes it a strong companion to a portfolio tracker like Snowball Analytics, but a poor standalone option for investors whose priority is income, diversification, or long-term portfolio behavior. The strengths of Finbox are depth, valuation rigor, and modeling flexibility. It's ideal for fundamental investors, analysts, and users who want to evaluate intrinsic value across global markets. On the downside, pricing escalates quickly. The interface can feel dense for non-technical users, and there is very little guidance for investors focused on portfolio level outcomes, income planning, or long-term cash flow visibility. Looking at public perception, Snowball Analytics holds a strong Trustpilot rating of around 4.6 stars based on more than 300 reviews, with users frequently praising its usability, clean design, and dividend-focused insights. Finbox, by contrast, shows a much smaller number of Trustpilot reviews with an average rating below 3 stars. Because the review volume is extremely limited, this rating should not be treated as definitive or representative. Low review counts often reflect niche, professional usage rather than overall product quality, and hands-on testing matters far more than headline scores in this case. Final takeaway: if your priority is understanding portfolio performance, dividend income, and long-term behavior with structured analytics, benchmarking, and clear visuals, Snowball Analytics is the stronger and more balanced choice. If your focus is deep fundamental valuation, intrinsic value modeling, and global equity analysis built around assumptions and financial forecasts, Finbox offers tools that Snowball intentionally avoids. If this comparison helped, hit like, subscribe for more honest investing software breakdowns, and click the link below to explore the platform that actually fits how you analyze businesses, track results, and invest your money day to day.